Well, you're officially an Oxford United player now. How's it feel?
Yeah, really happy to get it done. Obviously been knowing about it for a few days now, 2 weeks, whatever, and really impressed by the ambition of the football club. And it's nice to be down here and get it done nice and early, so I can get the family down and move into the area and look forward to the season ahead.
You spoke about the ambition there. My next question was going to be, what is it about the club that sold you for you to want to come? But is it that ambition that you were talking about there that was a real driving force?
Yeah, really impressed by the ownership, really impressed by Ed and the manager, and the way they have a structure in place. They have the things coming up in a 5-year plan, 2-year plan. It feels like a club that wants to go in the right direction, which is impressive. And yeah, the chats were really good. I was, like I say, really impressed by it, and hopefully, the club is on the journey upwards. It seems that way, definitely from the outside.
What have they told you in the club's point of view in terms of what they want you to come in and bring for this next season in the Championship?
Yeah, they're very complimentary, and want me to come in and bring my experience of playing in the Championship for most of my career. Help the players who maybe haven't played at that level so much, and just be the player that they've seen play and that I know I am. And I will always give everything for the shirt, and that's all they want. And yeah, I think the experience plays a big part in it.
From a club's point of view, it's always good to get players in early. But from your own point of view as well, it must be really nice where you know exactly where you're going to be when the first week in July comes.
Yeah, exactly. And, we're human as well. We have families, and I've got 2 kids and a wife, and we need to move down and find a house, and I want to be settled. And that's why, I wasn't waiting for something else. Once I'd spoke to Oxford and made my decision that I wanted to come down here, why would we wait any longer? Let's get it done. And it was a really easy process, and like I say, I thank the club for the way they've dealt with things, because it's been really good, and now it's all sorted. We can look forward.
And that's a part of the game that a lot of people don't recognise or take much note of. But for yourself to move to a new place, it will come with some challenges, but it's also something that you're really looking forward to as well with your family.
Yeah, really excited by it. Obviously, I know the area's lovely to live in. But yeah, it's something that at 30 I wanted to commit to being at a club for a longer period of time and really move my family down and commit to Oxford United, and that's what we've been able to do. And now we will, do the boring stuff of packing up the house in Sheffield and getting down here and getting settled, and then the football can thrive. Then I think once your family life's sorted and the kids are happy and wife's happy, then I can be a better player with that. So it's nice to get it done early and have a few weeks before we go back to pre-season to get it sorted.
Yeah, anybody with any Championship knowledge will know you as a player from your time with Sheffield Wednesday, with your time at Cardiff as well. We've been talking off camera, clearly as a Scotsman, about all your time at Falkirk and your early days in your career. But for those that maybe haven't seen you play, well, try and describe what type of player you are and what you can bring to Oxford.
Yeah, it sounds like an easy question, but what you will get from me is, without question, I can look at anybody in the eye and say I'll give the club everything. I will go into every match with full intensity. I will work harder than anybody on the pitch. I will make sure that I give my all. But I hope you see a player that has got a little bit of everything. Not a master of, master of none, jack of all trades, master of none. I say, a bit of everything. I like to get in amongst it, break up play, allow the forward players to go and cause problems, and then also play a bit of football alongside that as well. So it's a hard question, that describe yourself without coming across like you're arrogant, but from a fan's perspective, you'll see a player that will give you absolutely everything every week.
Yeah, and will we get your Falkirk goal scoring record or your Sheffield Wednesday one?
Yeah, hopefully a few more goals. I have scored in my career along the way. You tend to get a good handful of goals a season. Managed to get none for the first time last year, playing a little bit deeper, but hopefully that was just saving them for this year for Oxford. So I look forward to that, and yeah, you might see a celebration if one goes in.
And what we now have at Oxford, or what we have had and we're continuing to build upon, is this Welsh-Cardiff connection. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of guys here that you've played with from your time at Cardiff. Just explain your relationship with some of those.
Yeah, so obviously the 4 boys here from Cardiff, Benno, Kieran Brown, Josh Murphy, Sparky, played with all of them at Cardiff in different ways. Kieran was just coming through. Benno, obviously very experienced, played a lot of games at a really high level. Mark Harris again was breaking through to the first team. I think he's done brilliantly for Oxford, you know, in the last season, and then Murph. I spent a lot of time with Murph, and he's coming back to the player he was, the player that he can be. So really looking forward to meeting back up with them, and they all spoke highly of the club. You know, I checked to see what they thought, and they spoke highly. So yeah, it should be good to see some familiar faces.
Have any of them been on the phone to you yet?
Yeah, a couple have. Yeah, a couple I spoke to them, and like I say, they speak highly, and obviously the club really feels like the club going in the right direction. You know, you want to be at football clubs that are looking upwards, not looking down, and that's certainly what Oxford feels like.
Mm-hmm. So now we're building towards a season in the Championship next year. Oxford's first season in that division for 25 years. You come with your own experiences of it. What should we really be looking forward to this season, and what can everybody get behind, do you think?
Well, I think every single game will be different, and every game's hard. There's not an easy game in the Championship. League One, no disrespect, but there's the odd game where, you know, it's slightly easier, or you're expected to win. In the Championship, you will go away to an ex-Premier League team, or you'll go and play a lesser team as such, and they will be equally as hard. But I think as a fan base and as players, you have to look forward to every game. And the atmosphere will be amazing at loads of the away games, loads of the home games. The atmosphere will be fantastic, and that's what we need. And you need that siege mentality, in my opinion, to stay in the Football League, that it's us against them. And I'm sure we'll have that, and the fans will back us, and then enjoy the ride, because it's a great league. It's the best league in the world, I think, for just the way teams can beat other teams and some of the players. And for 25 years waited to get in here, we may as well enjoy it now you're here. So I'll definitely be enjoying it on my behalf anyway.
Yeah, well, we're all looking forward to the new season. We're looking forward to seeing you pulling on an Oxford United jersey for the first time. Will Vaulks, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.